further expect another video on the channel. Today we are in EToH or JToH or whatever you want to call this game, playing Tower of Noticeable Infuriation, also known as ToNI, medium difficulty. In the last video we did Tower of Madness, medium difficulty. Without further ado, let's get straight into this tower, and hopefully we don't encounter too much noticeable infuriation. I filmed this video way too many times, by the way. I probably filmed this over 5 times, talking about the exact same thing, and I'm getting sick about talking about it. Just wanted to bring that up, because I fall at the same spot every time. So this time, we're not going to do that. And if this video is posted, well, I didn't fall. I'm going to be talking about things that we'll be talking about in the next few videos. A lot of videos, actually, because we're not going to be in hard towers. So we're going to start talking about in these videos, not EToH or JToH. Maybe we'll talk about some jumps that we're doing, but I'm not going to be talking about that. Now I'm jumping on a 1 stud, now I'm jumping on a 3x3 stud, now I'm doing a wraparound, now I'm on ice. Now I'm in a safety net. No, stupid. I'll do that when it gets very, very difficult. These towers are not so difficult. Well, maybe for me because I had to film this over 1,000,000 times, but they're not difficult. I'm making simple mistakes that I shouldn't be doing. We're going to be talking about different games, different Roblox history on Roblox games that are popular Roblox games, games that I like, games that I find fun, and why these games are like this and stuff like that. Today's focus, since it's May 31st, we're going to be talking about Grow a Garden. Grow a Garden. Super popular right now. Maybe by the time you guys are watching it, which is like, I don't know, maybe you guys are watching this in 2 years, and maybe the game's dead. I'm sure it will be, but maybe not. Pretty cool if it isn't, but I highly doubt it is because I'm going to be talking about the ownership soon. And that's where I'm coming from here. So today's focus will be on Grow a Garden. If you guys are watching this on today, I'm sure you know why I'm posting this, because the new Busy Bees update came out today, May 31st, 2025. Super cool update. It's just like the Moonlit event. But, honey, without further ado, let's get talking about Grow a Garden. So, I think the perfect talk today would be player count. Today, update day, at about 10, 9, 30 EST, the new update was coming out in about 30 minutes or an hour, and the player count was beyond absurd. Over 11 million, 10 million players. I think that's absurd for a Roblox game, since there's over 1 million experiences on this game that you could play. There's 10 million people on the platform playing Grow a Garden at that time. I'm not saying that this game is poorly developed at all. It's super difficult to make. My cousin's a scripter. He knows how hard it is to script Grow a Garden and how difficult everything that they make is and how good their game is developed. I'm not saying that. Everything, I just fell in the safety net. That's right, though. Because I need lots of time to talk today. It's super difficult to script. Building, definitely much easier, but still, it's not. I wouldn't say it's difficult, but I think the building aspect of it is pretty easy, because seeds are studs, garden platforms are studs, everything's studs, so it's pretty easy to make, building-wise. But yeah. They have over 10 million players. Why is that? Well, my theory is the younger generation coming into Roblox, which I think is true. We've had so many new players coming into Roblox these past couple, per se, weeks or months. And half of that is because of the videos they saw on Grow a Garden and how simple the game is to play if you play it the simple way. I'm not going to be talking about the advanced way to play it in this video because it's not a tutorial on how to play Grow a Garden, but I'm just talking about the player count right now. And I'm like new to JToH right now. I haven't played a tower in forever. Because I failed on this so many times, it feels weird. But for the newer generation, I mean, really all you have to do is play it the most simple way. Get seeds, plant the seeds, sell the seeds for money or shekels, whatever you want to call it. That's it. That's the game. Buy new seeds and repeat. Pretty simple. Let's talk about Forsaken on the other hand, which I bring up. Much more difficult game. Well, it has much less players also. But what's built better? Well, I do believe Forsaken's built better. I like Grow a Garden better. I played Forsaken once or twice, and why did I just jump there? I I think Grow Garden's really, really cool, and I like that game a lot, and I think it's better than Forsaken myself, and I'm not a part of the new generation. I'm not a part of Generation Alpha, let's say, per se. But, I mean, yeah, I think that's the reason why Grow Garden is so popular right now, because of all the new generation people coming in. Because it's an easy game to play if you play it the most simple way, just as I said before, buy a seed, plant the seed, sell the seed. Sell the plant, it'll grow. You can play it a little bit more advanced. I mean, really the only advanced way to do it was buy gear. Right, you just buy the gear. You get watering cans, you water them, you could do sprinkler methods. It's not a tutorial on how to play Grow Garden, but I'm just saying. You could play it a little bit more advanced. I wouldn't even say it's advanced. It's not hard, but the game's easy. Forsaken, on the other hand, definitely more difficult than Grow Garden. And less players. Do I believe Grow Garden deserves 10, 15 million people on update day? I mean, no. I don't think any Roblox game deserves 10 million players. I mean, we have games out there that are costing $60 that are way better built than any game on Roblox that are not getting 10 million players. And I believe that those games should be getting the 10 million players because of how long they take to build it. I'm not trying to say that this game's built bad at all, but I don't believe that they should be having 10 million players. Next topic. Ownership. Jandal owns the game. Great guy. He also owned Dusty Trip. And yeah, that was a very popular game, wasn't it? Well, he sold it to somebody called DoBig Studios, which is known for owning Fish, known for owning Dusty Trip, and now known for partially owning Grow Garden. What do all those games have in common? Popular, popular, popular at one point. And I always die at this stage, so I really have to be careful because I've been doing this tower for way too long for making my stupid mistakes, as I was talking about this exact thing every time I was here. So I got a lock in, guys, but we'll continue talking. He learned from his mistakes. I die here every time, I think. Do I? I don't know where I die. I don't think I make it this far usually. So he learned from his mistake not selling the entire business to DoBig because I never make it this far because last time I did sell no, he didn't own Fish. I'm sorry. Last time he sold Dusty Trip to DoBig. I mean, Dusty Trip. What did they have? Over, I forget. Was that a game that had really, really high player count? Probably did. It definitely was popular because that's why DoBig bought it for the money, and they made it a total pay to win game by adding Robux this and Roblox that, or Robux this, Robux that, adding cars, adding this. Well, when Jandal owned it, he didn't add a Cybertruck into the game or whatever the heck DoBig put in, and made it cost 50 million Robux. Because that's not what he's looking for. Jandal's not looking for the money, he's looking for making a good game. I'm sure he wants money, but he's also trying to make a good game for people to play. Which I give him a lot of credit for, because big games, Preston, not any hate to those people, but they are looking for the money. They're very smart people, but you also have to make the game good for the players playing it, because we don't want everything to be pay to win. Obviously, because not everybody's going to pay to play the game. Which half those games, you play, and then you run into Roblox issues where you kind of have to buy a car because it's getting very, very boring and repetitive because you don't have multiple cars for Dusty Trip. That's exactly how DoBig ruined it. Jandal had a good game going for itself. Maybe Jandal would have put something like win 2 games and get a truck. Or not a truck, because I think you start with that. I forget the game. I haven't played it in a hot second, but hold on, I gotta lock in here, guys. We don't usually make it this far. Maybe you get a, I don't know, a supercar. Win 2 games and you get a supercar. Alright. Well, DoBig now owns it, and maybe he'll say 2,000 Robux. You can buy it right from the beginning and start with the supercar. Boring, I think. I don't want to pay. hold on. I don't want to pay $10 to get, or $20 to get a supercar to make the game fun. I want to play the game and have fun for how it's made. I don't want to pay. And that's how they made those games and ruined those games. Where the heck am I supposed to go? Am I stupid? Oh, I am stupid. Yeah. And why I'm saying Jano learned his lesson is because he sold the business. Okay, not the entire business. He still owns the game, which I think is really good, because if Dubig does something that he doesn't like, well, he could override that or make deals with them and make a good game himself, instead of having them ruin it with pay to win, which I think is very good, or else this game would have died off probably days ago. The big game, or the Dubig, makes their money and ruins the games, which they think is fine because they make enough money. They make more money than they pay for the games. I think we're in the last stage, yeah, which is perfect because I'm almost out of what I'm talking about Dubig and the game Grow Garden, which I'm really happy Jandal didn't sell the game, because I think it has a lot of potential, and we don't want Dubig to ruin it. No hate to Dubig, but I'm just saying, not a great business. Not a great business to be in. You guys are great, but they also ruined Fish. They added a World 2. Sorry about. You guys will see some seed stock for Grow Garden pop up in the little corner. That is a seed notifier, which is really good. If you guys play, make sure to join one of those Discord servers. But as I was saying, you could just take the skip. They also ruined Fish by adding a World 2. They added a Lego event. Nope, it ruined it because it was all pay to win. And that's how they ruined those games. And in that case, not to end it on a bad note with Dubig, but we beat ToNI. I didn't encounter too much noticeable infuriation for that run, at least. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me talking about Grow Garden in this Dubig Studios, Fish, and Dusty trip. The next video will be themed down different, but as I said before, or if I even said it, if you guys want me to play Grow Garden on this channel, I need 3 comments saying, Vertrix, can we please play Grow Garden? 3 different people have to comment. If we do, we'll get a video out for Grow Garden immediately. If it's in 5 years, we'll play Grow Garden in 5 years. I'll see you guys in the next one.